Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from Towne Fermentory. They're out of Charleston, South Carolina. A brewery that I actually get to visit when I moved down here to Florida about 4 years ago, but I think they weren't quite on the map yet. I've actually reviewed some of their beers, thanks to Matt. I think they're known for hazy IPAs, but this is Düssel. So Düssel is, I guess that's the Rhine. Yeah, that makes sense. It should be the Rhine. So Düssel is named after Düsseldorf, a beer on the Rhine River. Which is synonymous with also Cologne, which is also the Rhine River. Cologne, or Cologne in German is Nordfriesisch. And then we have here, Düsseldorf is Altbier. Altbier is really much a beer defined by the city itself, sort of like Champagne is defined by region, Kolsch is defined by Cologne. Here, obviously, you don't have a pale beer. It is a lager, most synonymous with closest in flavor profiles, ideally like a international amber lager, Czech amber lager, Vienna lager. I think those are the best analogies I can think of. Anyway, beer is clearly not filtered. It has a murky murk to it, but is in a medium amber color with like a brownish tinge to it. It didn't actually hold a head very well, so that's a little bit suspect. Beer is smells pretty good. Get a little bit of like a light kind of like apple skin or dehydrated apple fruit skin kind of thing going on. What do they call those? Like, they're just adult fruit roll-ups. They sell them at farmers markets. Like, you puree apple and you like dehydrate it somehow and you make some kind of like fruit thing out of it, the snack. A little bit of like a toasted character. Maybe not hazelnuts, but like a toasted nuttiness goes on. A little bit of toasted grain character as well. And then there's a rich sense of like it's Pilsner malt comes through. Very Pilsner malty and very grainy. Almost like spent grains and also like some cereal action going on the palate. A nice sweetness up front, toasty for days with that really nice kind of like pale Pilsner character. So yeah, I suspect they're using Weihenmain here. It has that kind of like just rich, intense, like grainy character. It's almost a little tannic for me, but just tastes like Weihenmain. It's that pure Pilsner-esque kind of thing that you get from a lot of light lagers that are using that specific German malt from Germany. Here you also get a little bit of a nice toasted edge to it, a little bit of Melba toast, a little bit of, it almost tastes like a toasted whole wheat with some like apple jam, like apple preserves. This is a little bit of this kind of like light nutty cherry note in here. That's all, not Cheerio, but like a crunchy, light, not very ripe kind of cherry, right? Instead of the sweet action you get from like a really ripe soft cherry, it's got that like crunchy. And then on the back end, you get a little bit of like tea and herbal kind of like hop character. The beer is pretty good. It's not very tight. It has a little bit of residual sweetness, which I have tasted in Altbier, but yeah, it tastes pretty good, but I feel like I've had like tighter versions that are a little bit more crisp. Maybe the carbs a little low in this guy. Yeah, it just seems like you can't build like a huge head, and then like the carb just seems a little light on it. So I would definitely bump up the carb a little bit if I had to drink this lager again or make the lager. I don't know, but 86. That is Düssel from Towne Fermentory. Post in the comments below. What are your takes on alt beer? Because not really style that American breweries make. I don't think any of the German examples come to states other than Jäger. So Jäger had that weird like bottle, and then now I think they actually can because they're produced by Be United, and I've actually seen cans of. I think did I review a can? I forget, but anyway, Jäger makes Altbier and they send it to the States. But if you have any local breweries make Altbier and you're a fan of Altbier, post in the comments below. But that's a style that's pretty much dead in my mind. Like, like why it's on the BHACP. I mean, it still survives within the walls of Düsseldorf. But who is making Altbier? I don't know. Until next time, cheers, later.